Hello there Malaysia, this is Gerryko here and this is a Wait a Minute production. Today is the 10th of June 2014, it's a Tuesday and it's 9:09 p.m. So today I want to talk about Company of Heroes 2, and I just saw a video of one of the games and I was very pumped up and quite excited for it. Very interesting indeed. Normally, when it comes to like say Company of Heroes 2, my thoughts on it was like, well, it looks very nice, it looks great. The true line sight is good, but well, it's not as iconic or what you call it, as awesome for a first time real-time strategy game as like the Company of Heroes 1. So Company of Heroes 2 is just a nicer looking Company of Heroes 1. Unfortunately not as good as Company of Heroes 1 in terms of multiplayer and choices. But as time goes by, as they add on more campaigns, more units and more strategy, well, it would get better. My enjoyment of Company of Heroes 2 is or Company of Heroes franchise by Relic Entertainment is by watching now not what you call YouTube network called the Frontline Network, which is hosted by Tommy and Fatal Saint. They commentated on all those matches of between awesome players. Let's see here where you can find them. Frontline Network. I watch all of their videos. Normally it's 20 minutes to 40 minutes long, and it's very entertaining to hear them talk about the matches on screen. So these videos are very entertaining, and that's as far as I go when it comes to playing Company of Heroes 2. Company of Heroes 1, I played the single player campaigns and I was very impressed by it, both the US faction and also the German faction in the later expansion packs, particularly the second and the third expansion pack, which is Opposing Forces and also Tales of Valor. So the first game was mostly on the single player campaign was on the US side. So when it comes to like say Company of Heroes 2, I bought the game, quote unquote, bought the game. I played the single player campaign, which is like Company of Heroes 1, focuses on the Soviet side. Well, I can say that I did not finish the game at all. Maybe I went through 2 missions and I was quite bored because I am a person who supports the German side. I like to play with the German tanks and German infantry. So now this new trailer has stoked my interest. Let's get on cracking. Or even the single player, single player Soviet side I didn't play. The skirmishes for the German side was interesting, but it did not grab my balls. But this thing might grab my balls and crush it, both of them. So it's nice to see the young, I think it's Yonkers, is it? I'm not sure. Oberkommando West. Wow. Nice to see those units. Hopefully they have single player in this expansion pack, not just something for the multiplayer, because I don't play multiplayer unfortunately. So it's nice to see something very strange, because this new technology here, this flashlight will reveal some units behind a hedge of trees, and this one here of course is the Nebel, not the Nebelwerfer, Nebel Panzer I think. So it reveals units here, so it's interesting. Hopefully it's not too much of a, I mean, it's still accurate, right? I mean, World War II accurate. I kinda maybe cool all the Nebels, destroying all the units, the US units that is. So I guess there will be snow in this expansion pack. I thought it was the end already, but there's more. So I thought all these things were like missiles, and I was like, oh shit, it's more of a future type of gameplay, but it's actually flares. And just now you see the seal hood of a king tiger or Conix tiger. Wow, having three Conix tiger in a battle reminds me of the battle in Russia, where the most tanks were destroyed and the most tanks were in the same battle that heralded the defeat of the German forces in Russia. So you can see at the back there, this is a yak tiger. Either it's a yak tiger or a yak panther. Interesting indeed. The turret cannot move. That's why its shape is very distinct. Only the turret can move. I don't know whether you can call it a tank or not, because I think maybe you can call it a self-propelled tank, self-propelled gun. So this one is for PC, of course. Company of Heroes 2, The Western Front Armies, out June 24th, 2014. Wow, it's very near. Only a couple more, like 14 more, 14 more days. So let's go and find out more about this game here. So I just enter the Relic Entertainment sites and see whether there is anything, any information can be gleaned out of it. Western Front Armies will be available as a standalone package that represents an entry. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Any single player? Ah shit, does not say anything about the single player campaign. Oh god. 8 new stunning maps. They talk about maps, they talk about new infantry or new units, but nothing about single player content. Okay, I'm born in the 010 01 1900s. Yeah, I'm about 114 years old. Ah, it's a trailer for it. No single player standard. Ah, F. Here it is. Company of Heroes 2 Western Front Armies is the first standalone multiplayer. So no single player. God damn it! My excitement has been has been doused. Ah, god damn it. Okay, for completion's sake, let's look at the US forces trailer. Now I don't have any more interest in this Company of Heroes 2. So they are not like concentrating on single player campaigns anymore. It's more on the multiplayer, which is quite sad. So I have no any interest in it at all. Unless you can recommend to me something like the Frontline Network, where it's entertaining and yeah, entertaining to hear the commenters uh, talking about the strategy of the game at hand, involving Company of Heroes 2 and new units as well. You can see the howitzers here, or is it priest? They are like, say, the artillery mobile types. Poor German forces. Hate seeing the Germans die. Not that I'm well, Nazi. Well, you get what I mean, right? The Germans have cooler tanks, really lovely design for their clothes, and there's a Sturmpanzer, I think. Sturm, with a very big ammo missile thingy that explodes very violently and is used to destroy or placate forces garrison in buildings. So that's about it. See you, Malaysia. Where are you from? Bye bye.